Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and I'm standing in front of a real black 70 Chevelle. It's a 4-speed car, it's numbers matching, 396, it's a real SS. You guys know the only way to prove it's actually a real SS is to either have the numbers matching motor or the paperwork, and we've got the numbers matching motor. And if you want to check it out, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. We'll put it up on the lift so you can see the beautiful bottom side, and we're going to fire up this 396, so come on up. All right, check this beauty out. Let's get under the hood right now and check out this numbers matching 396. Look at that beauty. Now it's got aftermarket air on it, which is very cool. We've got power brakes, power steering, beautiful finish on everything. It's got the original air cleaner on it. It just drop dead gorgeous under the hood, guys. And like I said, it's a 19 code, so it's the original black car, which is very rare. So we've got beautiful car here, and it's a 4-speed. The chrome looks great. Wheel and tire combo looks good. When you look down the side of the car, she's straight as an arrow. The doors lined up nice, both the gap and the flushness. Again, right here, nice and flush. Look at these door lips here. Look at the finish on the end of that door. New rubber here. The latch was out. Look at the jamb up here. Look how nice and clean that is. Anybody that spends that much time on the jamb, you know they did a beautiful job on the rest of the car. The dash itself is in beautiful shape. All the lenses look good. And there's that 4-speed Hurst shifter everybody's looking for. We got seat belts in the front and the rear. The upholstery looks great on the seats. The headliner's in good shape. Even the dash pad is beautiful on the car. Look down the side of this quarter panel, nice and straight. All the stainless is in good shape. Those stripes are buried underneath the clear so you can't even feel them. The chrome on the back bumper looks like it's brand new. And that looks like one of the original keys right there. Look at this trunk, they finished it out real nice. It's got the jack and the lug wrench and a spare tire. All the paintwork around here looks good. The lips on the deck lid look good. The paint work on the bottom side of the deck lid looks good. Just an amazing build here, guys. She's a real SS. She's a 70 Chevelle, numbers matching, and look at that straight black paint there. Just beautiful. Now at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're bringing in about 40 new cars every month. So keep a close eye on us. You never know what we'll bring in tomorrow. We've got 240 in stock, and we're not a consignment dealer. That means we own this car. We own all 240 cars. Now, I'm personally involved in buying every one of our cars here at Vanguard. So what that should tell you is you're getting my 35 years of experience in buying muscle cars and street rods, parking your dream in your drive. All right, guys, we're in the 70 Chevelle now. She's a black car, she's numbers matching, she's beautiful, and it is not very beautiful outside today, so we're not gonna go out and drive this beauty, but I tell you, the guys were out driving it earlier in the week, and it drives fantastic. It sounds great. Look at that, the cowl hood's working too. Look at that baby popping up, man. The dash, everything on the dash is working. The tach's working. It's got an aftermarket radio. It's got aftermarket vintage air. Of course, the 4-speed's working great. You can see the vents for the AC look like they belong there. Center console's beautiful. Windshield wipers are wiping. The horn's blowing. It's just an amazing ride, guys. And Tommy can park this dream in your driveway no matter where you live in the world. So give him a call at 248-974-9513, and we can help you with financing too if you need help there. Now stick with us because we're going to put it in the air so we can show you just how beautiful the bottom side is, and then we're going to show you that numbers matching 396 under the hood. Listen to this baby. Man, she sounds badass. All right, we're underneath this 70 Chevelle now, and she's just as nice underneath. You can see the trunk floor has been painted. It looks beautiful. The tank is new, the exhaust is new, the drop downs look good. This is one area you need to look at on every car. Looks like the bushings have been replaced. Right around a 273 gear in here, and it is not a posi. It looks like we got new bushings here in the lower control arms. The control arms are reinforced just like they should be. The braces are here that a Super Sport should have. Upper control arms, also the bushings look good. Looks like it's got a brand new yoke and a brand new U-joint in it. The floorboards up here are nice and clean. I always check the low spots in the frame. That's the first place you want to look on these. And just take a look at the frame inside and all around. And this frame looks like it's beautiful. We got a brand new fuel line going front to back. We got a brand new parking brake cable here also. Also look at the pinch welds and the back sides of the rockers. One quick test is just to put your hand up on the back side of the rocker when the car's down on the ground and just feel. You can feel if there's, you know, any damage or anything. That one's nice and smooth. Cross members all nicely painted up. The trans mount looks like it's new. The trans is date code correct, so we do believe it's the original trans. Bell housing looks correct. Of course, it's got the correct manual clutch in it. Brake line looks like it's new going front to back. The bushings and the lower control arms look new. The backing plates look new. Oh, and I forgot to tell you on the brakes, it does have drum brakes in the back, and the guys will pull those all apart and make sure they're in good working order. We've got disc brakes up front here. It looks like the shocks were replaced. All the steering gear looks brand new. This numbers matching motor is nice and clean on the bottom side, and you can see that it's got new motor mounts mounted in there, and a lot of the steering gear here also looks brand new. Belts look good. Bottom side of the core support, always take a look at that too. The core support's one of the first things to go on these cars also. The front frame horns are nice and straight. The chrome on the front bumper looks good. She's a beautiful car, guys. I'd be proud to put mirrors underneath this car at any car show. Now let's look at wheels and tires. All right, up front here, we got a great looking set of painted rims. Center caps look good. Trim rings look good. Lug nuts look good. We've got 235/70 15s. The wheel lip molding looks good. Another thing I always do, if you can get your hand and fingers in there behind that front fender, feel the back side of it, see if there's any patchwork. All I can feel is nice smooth metal right there. Let's look at the rear. All right, out back here, looks like we got the same size tire, 235/70 15s. Again, the painted rim looks good, center cap, trim ring. And again, these lips. I know sometimes I sound like a broken record, but these are all the picky spots on these cars. That's nice and clean. And always look at this pinch weld where that inner rocker comes into the outer, and the pinch weld is beautiful. And look at the paintwork right down to the bottom edge. A lot of guys don't do that. Somebody who did this car really cared. Let's get under the hood. All right, under the hood here, we've got exactly what you want to see. We've got the numbers matching 396, and that's what tells us that this car was originally an SS. That's one of the only ways to tell on these cars because all the records had burned up in that building at GM. So if you don't have the original paperwork on the car, the only way to tell is to have the original motor. Now it's got the exhaust manifolds like what it came from the factory. Now the carb, we did a little research on it. It seems to be a 74 model carb, but it is correct for a manual transmission. All the belts, the hoses, everything looks good. And as you can see, the AC's been upgraded to a newer system, and it's all aftermarket parts underneath the dash. They've taken out the original evaporator box and everything that would have naturally been here from the factory. You can see some brand new shims in here, so the car's had a fresh alignment. The firewall's nicely painted. The hood's nicely painted on the bottom side. She does have power brakes and she does have power steering, and it looks like that windshield wiper motor's been rebuilt also. It's an amazing car, guys. She's a 70 Chevelle. It's a big block. It's an SS. It's numbers matching. It's a real black car. Let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your drive.